What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 9 of Stay Humble, Hustle Hard live with Tucker Bearden, where I interview the men and women building this country one business at a time so we can all learn how to get our hustle on. You know, every person has a message, and every message has a purpose. Here, that message gets heard. Today's guest is Mr. Kevin Padillo, I think is how you say it. I could be wrong. I might be butchering his name, but we're gonna find out as soon as we get him in here. I appreciate all of y'all for joining us on today's episode. This guy, man, I don't even know what to say. This guy has been featured on Young Hustlers with Grant Cardone. So there's so much that this guy has done. I literally, I can't even sit here and drop all those bombs because I want him to come in here and share it with y'all, and I want him to tell y'all about all the things he's done, what he's doing, how he's hustling, and what he's doing with the world. So I think I'm going to hurry up. I'm going to bring Mr. Kevin in here, and we're going to kill this for episode number 9 of Stay Humble, Hustle Hard live, baby. Here we go. Let's see. All right, Kevin. All right, buddy. I'll bring you in. All right, here we go. Kevin. All right, Kevin, I need you to request to come into the live because it is not allowing me to invite you into the live. I don't know why it's doing that. It's actually really annoying. So I need you to click on the little green guy down there and request to come into the live. Mary Sterling, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. I'm actually, let's see. Kevin, come on, buddy. Need you to jump on here with me. Man, y'all are going to love today's episode. Kevin has been featured on Young Hustlers with Grant Cardone. This man is the CEO of Warrior Leadership, where he teaches young hustlers, people who are trying to come up in this world, how to win in life and in business. So, hey, Ula, Mary, thank you so much for joining me for episode number 9, man. This one's going to be awesome. All right, here we go. We're bringing him in here. Here he comes. Y'all better get ready, baby. All right, let's get it popping. Kevin. Yeah! Woo! What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on, bro?
What's up, buddy? How you doing this morning?
Feeling great, feeling ready, energized. Let's go.
You silent?
Look.
Hey, speaky, turn your volume up. Volume up. No, turn the phone the other way. There you go. Turn your volume up.
Yeah, hello.
You gotta be able to hear me, bud. Hello.
You hear me?
Kevin. Can't hear? We can't hear you. Say something.
Hello.
Kevin.
Jesus.
Come on, buddy. You're silent. We can't have a silent interview. We can't hear you, buddy.
I can't hear you, man.
Maybe it's your headphones. Try that. Try unplugging your headphones and see if we can hear you. Still can't hear you, bud. You're silent. Kevin? Well, okay. Why can't I hear him? Yeah, what? I can't hear him, but y'all can hear him? That doesn't make any sense. Because if I can't hear him, I can't give an interview. I mean, Kevin, there we go. I'll add you again. Let's see what happens. It's probably my end. It's probably my phone. Honestly. Let's see. Yeah. Say something, buddy. Okay, hello? Can you hear me? So they said they can hear you fine. I can't hear you at all. I don't know what could possibly be going on here. Check my speaker. My speakers are fine. I was listening to music and stuff prior to going live. So I don't understand, but you know what I can do? I can connect my Bluetooth and That's the thing about going live. That's the thing about going live, man. It happens. You know, things happen, and you gotta adjust for it. So I got my wife, I got my media turned on, my little Bluetooth speaker. All right, what about
Hello.
now?
Hello.
Yes, yes, I can hear you. Sweet. Woo! All right. So what is up, bro? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on? Doing great. Thanks for letting me be here.
Oh, not much. Oh, bro, it is a blessing to have you here. Now, did you do them jumping jacks?
No.
You didn't do no jumping jacks? What's wrong with you? How do you think I'm so hyped on here every day? It's, man, you got to get in it. What? But, dude, let's get this interview started. Man, look, first of all, I have to ask you, how do I properly pronounce your last name?
Padillo.
Padillo. Oh, so I said it right.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't. I kept saying, and it didn't sound right to me. I didn't think I was saying it correctly. So, Mr. Kevin Padillo, tell everybody on Stay Humble Hustle Hard Live, who is Kevin and where do you come from?
All right, cool. So everyone, my name's Kevin. I'm the founder of Warrior Leadership, and I'm from a cool place called Calgary, and I help young leaders step into action and build winning teams. Yeah, that's what I do.
Awesome. Hey, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Well, we're going to get into your hustle here in a minute. We're going to start talking about that warrior leadership. Man, I'm really, really curious. You said, dude, you were on Young Hustlers with Grant Cardone. I'm so ecstatic over that because to have you on the show, it really is an honor. I'm a huge fan of Young Hustlers. So tell us what that was like. Like, how in the world did that come about?
You know, honestly, like I wasn't on the show. I called in, man. That's all I did, man. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
all I
did?
did. I just called in.
Dude, still. Hey, you still got through. You know how many times I've called and I could not get through. I mean, dude, they're probably hundreds of thousands of people calling in. So you're a lucky man in that sense by itself. But to move on from it, brother, I gotta know. Like, I know what your hustle is, but I really, really, really want to know what your hustle is. So tell everybody watching right now, what is your hustle and what is it all
Yeah,
about?
so my hustle, I'm here to help young leaders along with my great team. We're here to empower these leaders to start being more confident and start, making a team that they could use to impact the world, right? And we do this through hosting leadership trainings, mastermind courses. Um, we speak to young people and just empowering them, right? That's what my hustle looks like. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. So what's your why, brother? Why is it that you do that?
Why do I do that, man?
What makes you?
I think, for me, when I think of my why, I think of my drive and my fire to help these young leaders to grow and to spark some fire inside them, right? This why really came from when I was younger. My dad was always busy, and I feel really separated from my dad, and I wanted to be a leader like him. He was a minister. He was on the ministry team, and he was a little busy, right? And my dad was busy, right? He was a busy guy. I felt like he didn't have time, and I want to grow. I want to grow into my leadership just like he could have done for me, right?
So you want to lead because your father was a leader, and you're wanting to follow in his footsteps. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I want to follow my dad's footsteps. Yeah, for sure.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, brother. Hey, man, look, dude, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's great that your father was an inspiration to you and not an example of what not to do. Because a lot of people have that situation where their father is they don't motivate them, they don't inspire them. They're just examples of what happens if you make the wrong choices in this life. So it really is heartwarming to me personally that someone, they say, you've probably heard this saying before. They say, "Show me the great man. Show me a great man that is the son of a great man, because it's hard to
Mm.
find." But it's awesome that we've actually found that here, because your father sounded like a great man, and obviously you've become a great man. So that right there is beautiful in itself, that you took that guidance, that leadership, and you put it into a business to actually help and save others. So you're building young leaders, you're getting out there, you're hustling hard. So I gotta know, bud, like, in your own words, what does staying humble really mean to you?
Mm. Staying humble means a lot. And the first thing that comes to mind is the three things I've learned from leadership, and it's holding space, sharing space, and claiming space. So when I hold space and I share space, and when I let other people step into their leadership, when I let other people become their own leader, and I take a step back, take a step back into the background and let others be in the spotlight. That's me just, stepping from my high chair and coming down, right? And letting other people have the shine, 'Cause-
That's beautiful. Hey, that's like that. I couldn't ask for a better definition, because that's very true. Many times when people get into business, they get into anything where they're good at it or they're beginning to succeed, they have a tendency to snatch that spotlight and put it on them and say, "Look what I've
yeah,
done." But it's nice to see somebody out there who really is putting in the work, hustling hard, and able to be humble enough to say, "Hey, look, I didn't do this on my
yeah.
own, and this person deserves recognition for what they've done." So man, I really appreciate that. I do. So I gotta ask, man, what is the most important, I mean, not important, what is the most exciting thing that you are doing in your business right now?
Yo, the most exciting thing, the first thing that comes to mind is the cold calling, man. The sales part, man, and just, you know, just calling out and reaching out to people that I don't know, and getting in front and just learning and seeing how I could help them. And uh, that's the most exciting, because, sales is, I deal with a lot of fear, right? I can be scared of hopping on the phone, calling people I don't know. But there's just so much strength that
Yep.
I'm gaining from this, right? Not just the money, I'm gaining a stronger sense of determination, you know what I mean? It's awesome, man.
Yeah. That's beautiful, dude, man. Wow. So, hey, you know what it's like. I used to actually work in phone
Yeah.
sales, and brother, that's why I said woo when you said cold calling, because I know how it is, man.
Hmm.
Like, you get that hang up on, you get cussed out, you get the whole 9 yards, and it's just like, man, I'm just trying to put some food on my table. So how many? I gotta know. Hey, man, how many calls you make a day? What's your
My
goal
my goal is
amount?
100. My goal is 100.
Hey,
I
that's all
I
right.
said I try to do a prospecting. I haven't, I do my prospecting for like about, roughly an hour a day, and just like messaging people, calling people, social media. And yeah, I don't, I'll be honest, I'll be straight up and humble. There's times I don't always do the calls, but and
Mhm.
yeah, I'll be real, man. Yeah, yeah,
And fall off sometimes. We all do, man. That's part of the hustle. Sometimes it gets hard, man. And everybody, look. Here's the thing, man. An airplane can fly as high as it's designed to go, but at some point they have to land and refuel. I mean, that's just the way that it is. You can't fly high forever, and I mean, there's depression, there's things that come up in life. There's a lot of different things that can keep you from really getting in there and getting it
Yeah.
done. But as long as you're willing to bounce back the next day, it's all right. It's okay, and it's cool. You say I try to make 100 phone calls. Did you know if you start working for Grant Cardone, that when you walk into the office, they set you down at a computer, they drop a notepad and a pen in front of you, they plug in a phone, they say you have they say make 100 phone calls by the end of the day and make at least 3 sales or you're fired. And that's how they do it. And I mean, they don't give you any prospects, nothing. They say, look, you got a computer, you have access to everyone in the world, you have no excuses not to connect with people because you have the internet. So, brother, I'm curious because being that you're out here, you're impacting people the way you are. I mean, you're a CEO of a game changing business. What would you say to them haters? Because you know they're out there and you know they're listening.
Hmm. Yo, I can say so many things to the haters, but the only thing that I would say is thank you. Thank
Ooh,
you.
ooh, oh, he's keeping it simple, boy. He ain't even jumping in heavy on it. He's like, man, I ain't even gonna give y'all the time of day. I'm just gonna say thank you for what you do and keep it popping because I'm just over here brushing things off. I don't even.
Yes.
Oh man, I laughed so hard my tooth hurt. Oh dang man, I still got a
Damn.
toothache. And I still actually, I want to thank everybody that's joining us. Ula, Mary, man, I appreciate both y'all, everybody for joining, man. If y'all are feeling this, y'all are enjoying it, y'all enjoying Kevin on here. Drop some hearts. Let me see in the comments, what is your hustle? Like, what is it, and what does staying humble really mean to you? I want to see that down in the comments. Y'all drop it down there. See if you feel me. If you are viewing this live, don't forget, whatever you do, to drop us a hashtag live down there. And if you are watching this on the replay, drop hashtag replay. Because, hey, we want to know. We want to know who's interacting. We want to know who we're bringing the value to, because that's what this is all about here on Stay Humble, Hustle Hard Live, is what we want to get the people like Mr. Kevin, who are building this country, who are out there every day putting in the work, doing what it takes to get the job done, so that they can make a change in not only their life but the lives of the lives around them. So, what is it like? Why? What is your biggest reason behind the? I know you said that your father was a leader, but there's always a personal reason that, like, when someone starts a business, they do it for a passion, or they'll do it for the money, whatever. But no matter what business someone starts, there's always a personal a reason inside them that for their own benefit, like that, and it's not the money. I'm talking about their own personal growth. So through your business, what where can you say that you've grown since you started it as to where you were?
Hmm. Okay, I want to answer this in two parts. I know you asked me about what's the personal reason, right? And I'm thinking of part of me that wants some love, man. I know that when I can lead, I can get love, man. I can be seen, man. I can be noticed, man. So there's that. And so
Wow.
what was the second part, bro? What was the second? The question again?
Is where how have you what how have you changed, and how have you grown since you began this journey?
Hmm. I think I've just gained so much confidence in who I am and just understanding my core and my being of who I am, and not letting others' judgments and projections and criticism kind of stop me, right? I've learned to just keep pushing, man, like a rock. I think of a rock on a you know on a on a big rocky field, you know, the rock always stays, man. There's gonna be rain, there's gonna be snow, there's gonna be wind blowing, but the rock is still there, man. The rock is still strong. The rock stays, you know. The rock is still will always be there. So that's what I think of, man. Like Joe.
Wow, that man, I love it whenever people are real on here, and that was raw and real. You really were because I know you. I mean, the first thing out of your mouth was brutal honesty, and that is I'm looking for love. I mean, like you said, that rock. I mean, that rock it stands strong, but when it stands strong alone, it doesn't hold up much, you know. But you take a bunch of those rocks and you bring them together, and they stand close together. All of a sudden, they build something beautiful, and it's something strong. Because it's like it says in the Bible. It says that to build your house on a firm build your house on
Yeah.
solid ground. Don't build it on sand or mud or dirt. And that I feel like that's what you're doing with your father and this business is you're building you're building upon a solid ground, a solid foundation. Because it sounds to me like your father was a huge inspiration in your life because he motivated you and pushed you to be the man that you are. So that's another thing I want to touch on. So what, in your opinion, was the hardest part of this business at the end when you were trying to get it rolling, you're trying to get it going? What was the greatest challenge for you to get your business to where it is today?
Hmm. I'd say the biggest challenge would be, I would say, you know, getting the money, making some money to do it. And you know, my business is it's still growing, man. We're not, you know, at the top of its game right now. To be honest, I got $3 left in my bank account, man. I had to, I put $100 in my credit card to pay my credit card, so it's at the limit now, so it's not over limit.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be the money, right? Just making that income so I can so I can reach more people, right? And also, you know, like just with family, you know what I mean? Like I've always wanted support from my family, you know? And I know it's, you know, as much as I tried with my family, my dad, my mom, I know especially with my dad, right? It's nothing can ever be good enough, you know what I mean? And I know for myself, there's feelings of not feeling good enough. And so I feel sad when I think about that, right? But I'm just remembering my mission and my why to keep driving forward, man. And still, yeah, still honoring that part of my dad that loves my family, you know. So that's yeah.
Well, that's awesome, brother. I'm glad that it really it excites me. It's great that somebody's willing to come on here and be so brutally honest about what's going on and your business. See, that's a great thing about this show and about these connections is because the people don't buy your product because you're selling a product. They buy it because of why you're selling it. And the thing about your product is it's not designed to just put food on the table. It's truly designed to change lives. It's designed to be the blessing for somebody, to take someone that could have taken a path of maybe drug dealing or like you used to be. Like you, that's something else I want to know about you. You said you used to pack a pistol and you used to kick in doors, and you were that guy. Like you were y'all were how do they say it these days? Them boys. Like
Yeah.
uh, if you wouldn't mind, share a little bit about your past. Like you, what was going on there?
Yeah, you know, I got down with some guys, right? You know, back when I was younger, I was looking for a way, right? Looking for some belonging. So I met these guys in school. You know, they were doing some trouble, and I joined up with them. And one thing led to another, and I met an older guy, right? Who's also getting into trouble, and I wanted what he had, man. So I was willing to do whatever I could to be with him and roll with his crew. And yeah, I started meeting some other guys in Calgary. There was a couple gangs here in Calgary, right? And um, there was some violence going on in the city, and I joined up with some of those guys, and I thought it was cool, man. I thought it was cool, getting it into assault and getting into carrying around weapons and doing all these drugs. I thought it was cool until I realized that's not like what until I started getting into trouble with the police, man. That's what happened, man. And jail time isn't too fun, right? I spent the
Oh no.
No, it's yeah.
Uh,
It was a couple years in the young
well,
offender.
man, I appreciate you sharing.
Sorry,
Do what?
I was just saying that.
It broke up for a second, and I couldn't hear you. What'd you say at the end there?
Yeah, I just said I was fortunate to be in the young offender center for a couple years of my life, and that was a huge wake up call for me, man. You know.
That's so that was that another push towards doing what it is that you do today. I mean, to help people instead of taking the path that you were on the route to taking. Is that where is it really is designed to help them take that better path?
Yeah, for sure. And some of the people that I do work with now some of them are young troubled guys that just got out, right? Um, one of the guys on my team, his name's Evan. He's actually in the penitentiary right now in Edmonton, and he was getting into trouble, and he's still finding his way, man. He called me the other day, and life's not going easy for him, right? He got stabbed the other day, you know what I mean? And um,
Ooh,
yeah,
man, that's like it. But man, that just shows how far you're willing to go with what you're doing and the and how much it means to people. This man called you. Did you say he called you from the
yeah,
penitentiary?
yeah, yeah.
So so yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, look at the impact that you're making, the reach that you're having. And Ula said that's my specialty. I did my master's degree in juvenile offenders and social rehabilitation and probation. So
Mm.
but it just it blows me away when I see people come from such a hard background, and then like it's such an inspiration to see like somebody come from that darkness and really focus it in and turn it into a laser focused turn it into a laser focused business and use that to actually change the lives of others. I mean, you got people calling you from the penitentiary like that. It's not easy to make a phone call from the pen. I used to be a prison guard. I know, like I had to carry the phone up the tier and bring it to the people so they make a phone call. And there's only one phone call in each block, and there's 25 to 60 inmates in each block. So
Damn.
it's not an easy thing to do. And I mean that you must be really impacting his life. Really, that's amazing. So I really want to ask you because I mean you're inspiring me. Yeah, you're motivating me. I love what you're doing. You're really changing the lives of people, and that's what we're here to do is to be the blessing for others. I want to know if you only had 5 minutes to live and the entire world could hear you speak, what would be your message to the world?
5 minutes. Wow. The first thing that comes to mind would be talking about love, man. You know, I would just talk about how, love and how it shows up in my life, and how the possibilities of love and strength together can really drive you and drive me to set a huge fire, man. To start a massive fire that could set the whole world ablaze, man. Right? Um, I don't have that speech written on the top of my head, but it would include those words, right?
It's written on your heart, brother.
Yeah, it would include those words of just
Look, brother,
fire.
you don't have to have it written on your
No,
head.
no, no, not in my head, man. I mean, like, just speaking about passion, speaking about fire, right? That's what I want to talk about. Yeah.
Well, let me hear it, man. You got 5 minutes. Let's see what it is that's on your heart. I mean, I'm serious. If somebody was standing there right now and they started a timer, and at the end of that timer, you were gonna die. There's no question about it. But every person on this earth can hear the words coming out of your mouth. What would you share with them?
Hmm. Okay, this is what it would look like, man. So, people of the world, listen up. I got 5 minutes of your full attention. I hear I hear your pain. I hear your sadness. I feel your hurt. And I've never been through exactly what you are going through right now. But I can feel that sadness because it's a reflection of what I'm seeing inside myself. And I know that beneath that sadness there's a deep hunger and strength, right? A deep hunger and strength to set something on fire. Let us so this fire cannot breathe without wood. And the wood are the pieces that you can add. This could be your strength. This could be your love for your people. This can be your why, your drive. Because someone out there is feeling that hurt right now. And without that wood, your fire cannot keep them warm. Without it. Without that fire, you can't keep them safe. Without that fire, we can't create a better world. But together, we can create that fire. Together, we can spark that whole world ablaze. And I know we can. Together we can, right? And that's what it would look like, man. It's very impromptu, man. But that's something.
Brother, that was amazing. I was envisioning that. I'm like envisioning every person in the world just halted for a moment and just tuning in and listening, and people just looking at themselves and going, man, like wow, uh, I, I can do more. I can inspire others because that's what we're here for, man. Is to inspire people to inspire others. If you can affect the tides of change, which is what I believe is what you're doing. You truly are altering the tides of change, and those ripples will reach the farthest shores from here to China and back. And I love that, man. It really, like, I love your passion. I love that your message is genuine. You're not here just for the money. You're here because there's a purpose. You're here because there's a meaning. If y'all are feeling this, and I know y'all are, man, if y'all are loving Mr. Kevin right here, drop those hearts, drop those likes. Let me see some reactions. Let me see it in the comments. What did you think about Kevin's 5 minutes to live? I don't know about you, but it hit me at the heart. So, Kevin, how can everybody get in touch with you? I know you're going to drop all your contact information, all the links to your pages and everything on here. But if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, how would they go about doing that?
For sure, people can reach me at truewarrior.ca, or you can actually call me personally. It's 587-999-1361. It's 587-999-1361. And, you know, I want to have a conversation with you. I want to see how I can serve you and our team can serve you. And yeah, if it's just spam and if it's just random, you know, people, I don't want that. I'll cut you out, right? But I want some love, and I'm here to give you some love in return, right? So, truewarrior.ca, that's us.
Well, brother, thank you so very much for being on the show today. You were absolutely amazing. I mean, you had me. You hit me at the heart on many different places. Look at all them reactions we got coming in, man. People are loving you. They really are, man. They are feeling what it is that you're saying. They're feeling your message. Y'all don't forget to check him out. I mean, this man is a warrior. He's going to drop his links down there. He's going to drop a link to his Facebook page. He's got all his he's going to have all his contact information down there. Y'all, please hit up Mr. Kevin. I know I'm glad that I did, because I mean he's mind blowing. Y'all have seen it. I don't have to say any more about it. But thank you so very much for being on the show, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah.
All right, bud.
Thank you, brother.
Yo, that was amazing. Look, that was Mr. Kevin Padillo. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for joining us for episode number 9 of Stay Humble, Hustle Hard Live. And, man, look, wow. He really hit me at the heart. Did y'all hear that? This man created a business not based off of the fact that he needed to make some money. This man created a business because his father was a leader, a true leader, and he wanted to follow in his footsteps. And he took that path in his life that wasn't the greatest. I mean, this man was tied up around gangbanging. He used to carry a pistol, used to kick in doors because he wanted to fit in with everybody. He wanted to be a part of it. He wanted to be cool. But he started his business to change that for others, to give these kids that second thought that we speak about, to give them kids a vision for something better, to push them towards something greater. And I think that is the most amazing thing anybody can do in this world. So do me a big favor and be the blessing for others, you'll live within blessings. Hit that share button. Bless somebody with this video. I think the share button's right there. Go and hit that. Share this with some others so that they can be blessed with this message, and that someone else can see the value that Mr. Kevin has brought to the table in here. And by the way, I am a public speaker. If you would like me to speak at your event, all you got to do is hit me up on Facebook. I would really appreciate it. I love connecting with any and everybody out there, even if you just want to chat. Hit me up. I love connecting with people. If you would like to be a guest on Stay Humble, Hustle Hard Live, all you got to do is the same thing, buddy, and that is hit me up. Drop down in the comments, y'all. What did you get from this interview? How did you enjoy it? I know that y'all said earlier what humble really means to you, and I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna read all them replies, and I'm gonna reply to each one of y'all. I thank Kevin so very much for being on the show. He was an amazing guest. So y'all share the video, be the blessing, throw me some hearts. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Thank you so very much. Don't forget, whatever you do, don't miss Monday at 10 a.m. episode number 10, baby, of Stay Humble, Hustle Hard Live.